Hey guys, and yeah, sorry, just right off the bat, sorry for cutting my last video short. I almost had an interruption, so I was able to press the button fast enough so it wouldn't pick it up. But, you know what, let's just move past that, and let's just go into what the next one's gonna be. Right now, we're looking at a major case of... the fuck is this? No. There it is, Itachi versus Sesshomaru! Anime Battle Royal. Not Battle Royal, but what the fuck am I saying? Two anime older brothers, evil older brothers, which is a, by the way, staple of the anime diet. And, yeah, this one, well, you know what, there's a lot of, like, there's a lot of different ones like this, but, okay, let's just walk you through this. There are, from what I can get, so far there are the 5 anime older, well, 4, and then one of them's not from an anime that people would want to see in a death or a fight or another, but mostly a death battle because come on, that would be Itachi, Sesshomaru, Byakuya. Oh wait, no, there's 4, and then Virgil from Devil May Cry. Those are the evil brothers people want to see fight to the death, but. You know, so you get Itachi versus Sesshomaru, Itachi versus Byakuya, Itachi versus Virgil, Sesshomaru versus Byakuya, Sesshomaru versus Virgil, or Byakuya versus Virgil. And, yeah, it's impossible to really determine which one is, but I've seen more people want Itachi versus Sesshomaru. So, yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. Now, I am going to have to, and a lot of people might disagree with me on this, I am going to have to go with Sesshomaru. Because even with his amazing fucking sharingan powers in Shippuden, Itachi is still a human. And that means half of Sesshomaru's arsenal is effective against him in a way that wouldn't be effective against it's effective against him in a way that it's usually not affected against opponents he's used to fighting. Like most of Sesshomaru's opponents are usually demons. So usually they're not affected by all, like for instance he has a sort of acidic touch which can melt flesh and bone. Usually demons aren't as affected by that as humans. Itachi's a human, which means he gets hit with that once and he is fucked. He can turn this into, and he can use this as a whip, and basically everything about Sesshomaru is a weapon. But let's run this down. So, these guys have a long list of extensive powers, so I might miss a lot of things. Feel free to correct me, but please be, like, understanding about it. Because these guys have a long list of powers. Sesshomaru is the son of a very powerful full demon dog, and actually he himself is a full demon. He can turn into a full demon form, which is like a giant dog he sort of turns into, which is cool. And so okay, I'll just skip to his powers. Yes, I'm on a bed, shut up. He has superhuman strength. Basically, he's able to... They never really gave a specific amount of strength, but they said he's got the same amount of power in one arm that Inuyasha, his brother, has in his whole body, and Inuyasha can lift 9 to 10 tons with one arm, without much effort. So, Sesshomaru can lift a shit ton more than that as his max. He could lift like I'd say like 50 or something as his max. That's just a guess. So with that, Itachi is probably not going to do anything just with that strength alone. Speed, Itachi and Sesshomaru might actually be even. But the other thing is, Sesshomaru has flight, also. He has an immunity to toxins and diseases. And with his... With his Tensaiga, he can bring back the dead. With his other sword, the Tokujin or something? I don't know. Everyone's probably gonna correct me about how that's pronounced, but he has another sword that can just fire pure evil energy blasts that crush shit, but he has to make sure, he has to make sure it doesn't control him when he uses it. And then he's got his bakusaiga, which just is like a fucking natural, it's like an act of God in a sword. That thing's a fucking, that thing just wrecks shit up. So, and that's not even touching all of his powers. Again, if they do it, we'll see how much it has, because these two have a shit ton of powers, and we're already at the 6-minute mark, so I'm actually gonna skip to Itachi. Itachi, older brother of Sasuke from Naruto, possessor of the Marengeko Sharingan. This motherfucker, holy shit. Like Sasuke, this guy can summon the Eternal Flame, which is literally basically just hellfire. It's a fire, can't be put out, spreads to anything it touches, and burns forever, eternally. Except it makes him blind in the eye he uses it in, but they found some way around it, which I don't quite remember. Again, these mainstream animes get a little, they carry on a little bit. It's harder to analyze everything about this. Also, he can create a giant fucking fire soldier that carries a huge-ass sword, size of a building, like a skyscraper, so that's that. Also, his genjutsu is pretty much parallel to non-genjutsu, being basically mind tricks that seem real. So that sucks for him. And yeah. I'm tired, I'm sorry. I'm not giving you guys the performance I could have. Yeah, and in all honesty, yeah, and but he's no slouch with his ninjutsu. His Sasuke's fireball jutsu is great and all. Itachi's is fucking humongous. Like, that shit's like the Death Star made of fire, just launched right at you. So this would be an amazing fight, really, between these two. Because they're so diverse with their skill, like, their powers are so diverse. And they can use so many different fucking things. But again, I'm gonna give it to Sesshomaru. Basically, I feel bad for, whatever environment these two are fighting in. Because, I mean, fuck. These two are hard-ass motherfuckers. They're, well, I said evil older brother in anime, but Sesshomaru, he's not really as evil as everyone might have you think. Yeah. And like everyone from Inuyasha, they've got like 90 different attacks with different names and categorizations that they never have to explain, so I'm not even going to try to go into those. All those ones Sesshomaru knows, and I'm not even going to try to guess how many fucking jutsus Kakashi can do. I'm not looking back through all that just to find that out, so... Yeah, I'll just give it to I know this was a shitty description of those characters, but again, they have such a long and tedious list that I'm not even going to attempt it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say Sesshomaru. So Naruto fanboys feel free to get pissed at me. Yeah, well anyway, this is Verbal Engine 95, recording live from your local prison cell. Local county prison cell. Don't forget that the county is what makes it. And bye.